Okie dokie. I think I've got it all set up. Even my phone's open this time, a true miracle in and of itself. Because I never remembered to open it to see chat. Okay, come on, come on. It's a little confused. I want to make sure it's actually popping up like it's supposed to. Oh, I just realized something. One moment. There we go. Okay, let's try this again. Neat. Just sit here staring at this phone, waiting for it to work. Okay, it takes approximately 15 seconds before Twitch will register. There's the stream going. And pull the video up. Yeah, it doesn't even want to show the video. I don't know if that's how it's working on Twitch itself or not. Time to open that up and see. Let's see what's going on here. Oop, don't want that showing. Okay, it says live, even if my phone isn't showing me. Okay, it says live. Oops. And now I'm hearing myself twice, which I don't want. Yeah, my phone does not want to cooperate. There's only way I have chat, so gotta figure out how to make this work. Let's try desktop site. Will that work magically? Don't mind the whistling sound. Oh. Okay, what's going on here? Sorry for just constant wind whistling in the background. Just trying to make this cooperate. I can't. Okay. Nope. Okay, well, it works this way. That will have to do. Ooh, book time. Yep. And hi, how are you? Now that I got my phone working, I can actually see chat. Book. Yes. Okay. Now I can start.
Dear reader, allow me to introduce you to my book. Though it might at first appear like many books you've come across, it is far from ordinary.
Magic book.
You may, therefore, have some misunderstandings about its nature. The story that awaits you has not been fully told. In fact, its conclusion is not yet known, even to myself. It is in that way that my book is special. It is in that way that you are special. Without you, there is no story. Chapter 1. Normal isn't what it used to be. This is a story about change. Nestled in a shallow valley is the town of Beacon Pines. Far from the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, a young boy walks alone at dawn. His name is Luca Van Horn, and like you, dear reader, he's here for a reason.
I am glad I don't have to read. I'm much slower. Although, despite the chill, cutesy nature, this is supposed to have some spooky stuff later. Not super spooky, but a bit. Hey Dad, how are things going? Today's the first day of summer vacation. I start middle school next year, I guess. I was 6 years old when you died, and it's been 6 years now. From here on out, you'll have been gone longer than you were here. Feels like that should mean something. Mom always said that this tree was your favorite spot in the world. Me too. Hey, Luca. I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo was Luca's closest friend.
It's such a pretty looking game. Yeah, it's really pretty.
He possessed many fine qualities, but subtlety was not one of them.
Well, I was expecting something else. My brain. Well, after I banged on your door till your gran answered, and after I checked the pond and climbed up to the treehouse, then I knew I'd find you here.
Rollo finally noticed the tears welling in his friend's eyes and the flowers on the grave.
Oh, yeah, right. You and your mom always did this on your dad's birthday. Yeah. I didn't know if you were going to keep doing it now that your mom's gone, too. She's not gone. She's just missing. Sorry, I meant to say since she went missing. She's gonna come back, Rollo. Of course she is. Okay, Dad. See you next time. Since we've been so rudely interrupted. I think I'm ready to get out of here. Sure, lead the way. Doot 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 doot. Wow 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 wow. Ah! Ah! Well, that'll be useful later. Oh, this button. Tickle.
Wonderful! I had a good feeling about you from the moment you opened my book. That charm is a very special thing. Very special indeed. Keep hold of it for now. Its purpose will reveal itself soon
There's
enough.
a fucking fly nearby. It's pissing me off. Keep hearing this buzz next to me. Ah! Adorable. Come on, Luca. Oh, Oh yeah, I almost forgot. The whole reason I was looking for you. I was wondering if you'd ever get to that. Found the perfect way to start out our summer. How's that?
Frollo looked to the side suspiciously.
Not here. They might be watching. They who? Shh! Not so loud! We need to do this in a secure location. Mission control. Alright, I just have to tell Gran, and then we can head out. What are you gonna tell her? I don't know. I'll think of something. If it's all the same to you, I'll meet you at the welcome sign. Your Gran still kind of wakes me out. I don't do well with new people. She moved in like half a year ago. Just meet me at the sign when you're done. Suit yourself. I won't be long. Tell Gran before heading out with Rollo. Okie dokie. Can I move now? What button do I use to move? Oh, I have to look at it. Fuck. Thanks. Now I can move. Rude. I must mess with everything. Okay, nothing to grab. Okay, going in.
Dear reader, forgive me for this interlude.
You're not forgiven.
Remember that charm you found in the dandelion patch? There are more of those special charms to discover throughout Beacon Pines. They've been known to reveal themselves to those who are willing. Some of them can be found in this very house.
You sound so excited.
Since Gran had moved in, the house was more peaceful, more orderly, and more covered in flowery fabric.
There should be flowers everywhere.
One of
Just
his
known.
father's old stethoscopes. Luca had spent countless hours listening to anything and everything with it. Not for years, though.
But good night, Snoop. Yeah. Ooh, another charm. I assume I have to look at this too. No? Maybe? Cool. I don't have to. You can sit up chairs that I used to. Just slide off.
Gran had already lit the fire. She kept a warm house, as if by grandmotherly obligation.
Yes, yes, of course. Anything here? Oh, oh. I can hop!
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Okay, I'm enjoying that too much.
An array of prepared meals crowded the refrigerator, each labeled with a day of the week.
Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. Wait, I
A
have
pair of
something.
dull scissors, a broken can opener, a mostly
Oh, no.
empty bottle of
Maybe.
glue, and some loose string.
Junk. Of course, of course. Oh. Oh! Anything here? Okay, I don't know if there's anything else to grab here.
The only piece of furniture Gran had brought when she moved in was an old hutch.
Okay. Nothing else to snoop? Okay.
Oh my! This is quite exciting! I am now certain that you are the one I've been waiting for all these years.
Did I walk through a door?
You'll recall I was a bit coy regarding the use of charms earlier. Excuse me, I tend to have a flair for the dramatic.
Clearly.
You are about to encounter your first turning point. There are certain times in this tale when everything hinges on a single word.
I blocked my microphone.
Step forth, dear reader.
Okay. She reminds me of Cheryl from Riverdale, like how dramatic and
A sturdy old wheelbarrow.
how dramatic her talking is.
A beginner's guide to gardening laid open on
Oops, I didn't mean to cut her off. Oops. Oh, there's Grandma. Miss Frolic.
Young Luca would spend hours hiding in the bushes, waiting for a chance to jump out and startle his mother. She always enjoyed humoring him by feigning terror.
Anything else to snoop? Hey, Grandma. Hey, Gran, I'm gonna go. For Pete's sake, go out. Go change out of your pajamas before you say another word. But nothing. Inside clothes are for inside. And outside clothes are for outside.
Luca stared at his feet and muttered under his breath.
Mom always let me wear my pajamas in the garden. Well, Eleanor isn't here, is she? Now go upstairs, change, and then we'll talk.
Right, of course. I forgot about the pajamas.
Anything else? No? Okay. With this? No? Okay. Hop, hop. But it didn't seem this noisy before. Huh. But here. No? That's... I don't know which room's which.
Gran had commandeered the upstairs closet when she moved in. Some things need shelter from a young boy's mischief, she said.
Oh dear.
Luca paused at his parents' bedroom door. He just wasn't ready to go in yet.
Blasphemous. Not allowing PJs outside. Right? I wear pajamas outside all the time. I wear them to work. No one cares, I think. Probably don't care.
Luca tossed on his favorite old sweater. Even though it was the first day of summer, a chill still hung in the air.
Chill.
Gran's moving in meant that most of Luca's things had been crammed in the corner. Luca was somewhat annoyed by the situation.
Oops. Bumping things.
Gran's bed was undisturbed. Luca didn't mind that she had a habit of falling asleep in front of the fireplace. It meant that he could read late into the night.
Understandable. It is nice. Let me up. Fine. No parkouring in the house. What clothes am I supposed to look for? Oh, I put this one on already. Okay, it's not nap time. I must go. Now that I have a sweater on, apparently that means I'm not wearing PJs. Hi. Okay, I'm gonna go hang with Rolo for the day. See you later. Hold up now. Where are you and Rolo headed exactly? Oh, nowhere special.
The less Gran knew, the better for everyone involved.
I sure don't. It's super comfy. Yeah, it is comfy. Emotionally and physically. We were just gonna go heart for the day. Giggity? No, ponder. Hide. The children. I'm kidding. Ignore the giggity. But it was a heart. I'm inappropriate. There.
We were just gonna go chill for the day.
Yes. Chill.
The best lies are built on truth.
You boys are always in a hurry to do nothing. We stick to what we're good at. Well, make sure you're done chilling in time for supper.
Easy.
Yeah.
Impressive. You've managed to navigate your first turning point without too much of a mess. That is the power of charms. A single word can change everything. I think it's time to introduce you to the Chronicle.
Of Narnia? Where's the... Oh, okay.
The Chronicle is a record of the decisions you've made. You can see the turning point, which has been revealed. At any time, you can use the Chronicle to go back and invoke different charms, creating new branches. Luckily for us, this is the one and only turning point where the charms won't dramatically alter fate. It's the perfect opportunity to experiment with rewriting things.
Okay.
We were just gonna go ponder for the day.
Oh, really? What are you boys going to ponder on such a lovely day exactly?
This was Luca's chance to sell his alibi.
You know, big stuff, small stuff, medium, mostly medium pondering.
Nailed it.
Well, make sure you don't overburden yourselves with a preponderance of pondering. Huh? Oh, forget it. Off with you now. Preponderance. Oop. Oh, and Luca? You and Rolo stay out of trouble. I know, I know. That's not what I want to do. Go back. Is this button? Oh, no. Oh, that does movement too. Didn't realize. Hold on. Get in trouble. Okay. Must be rebellious. That's not the door. Oh, wait, that was the door. Okay. Thought it was further down. Am I supposed to go this way? No. Yes? Maybe. This way. Nope. He's ready. Come on, come on! Woo! Dang it, Rolo. Wait for me!
For a town that saw few visitors, the welcome was perhaps more grand than necessary.
Yeah. It's a nice sign, though. You know the drill. Don't let anyone discover our secret path. Yes, moonwalk, of course. No one will notice.
Chapter 2. Welcome to Beacon Pines. For many years, this valley had been a small mining outpost. It wasn't until Sharper Valentine built his fertilizer company that Beacon Pines was established. Over the next 30 years, the town had grown and prospered until the foul harvest and his sudden death. In the 6 years since, everyone was simply trying to get by.
6 years, huh? Like when his dad died. Interesting. I must take a drink. Hold on. How are you? Hey, Mr. Kerr. Hey there, pal.
William Kerr was the CEO of Perennial Harvest Company. He had become a fixture around town over the past few years. After the failing of Valentine Fertilizer, the town was hungry to welcome a new source of employment.
Excited for the big festival? Oh, sure. Come on now. When I was your age, there was nothing more exciting than a town festival. The food, the music, the dancing. Sounds pretty alright. You're gosh dang right it is. I'm looking forward to letting off some steam myself. Make sure to invite all your little friends. I couldn't keep Rolo away if I tried. Excellent. Sorry, Luca, I've got to get back to the proverbial grindstone. Our harvest awaits and all that. Oh, now! The left side's a little low! Is it? No, seems even. I think you're just paying too much attention. Sorry, young Mr. Van Horn, can't talk now. Very busy with preparations.
Mayor Augustus Valentine
He looks
was
upset.
not busy.
Oh, sorry, Gus. How many times do I... It's Mayor Valent...
Flustered, Gus instinctively loosened his tie.
Keep up the good work. I must briefly attend to a concerned citizen. Huh? That's nothing. Keep at it. Alright, what can the Mayor of Beacon Pines do for you today? Oh, just saying hi, I guess. Well, good day to you too, young Van Horn. Mr. Van Horn, yes. Anything here? Hop, hop. Snoop. Can I be a gremlin? No. Old Pickler's Pond. Nope. Who are you? Hey, Jetson. Is the lion playing any tunes today? No bites this morning, I'm afraid. Come to think of it, can't remember the last time I reeled one in. But hey, it was never about the catch. This is where I come to think. Yeah, that's what my dad used to do here. That reminds me, if you ever want his chair back, I've taken to standing recently. Keeps me from falling asleep at the reel. If you don't mind, I think it should stay. Not at all. An empty chair makes for a great listener.
Whenever Luca saw his dad's chair by the pond, it reminded him of the days they'd pack up a couple of sandwiches and fish until sundown.
Eee.
Luca opened the tackle box and picked the perfect bait. Luca tied a shoestring to the hook. The fish could resist a nice shoestring.
Give it a good cast now. I'ma do it. Hmm. Hmm. You'll have to reel. Oh, reel it in. Okay, so I was supposed to just keep reeling, or catch or lose interest. Heh, okay. Need more shoestrings.
Luca tied a shoestring to what fish could resist a knife.
Yeet. Ah. Ah. Easy there, buckaroo. You don't know your own strength. I don't. You are correct.
Luca tied a shoestring. What fish?
Yes, 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 yes. Okay. Nope. I got a boot. Wonderful. Where do you think the other one is? Hard to say. Sometimes things drift away. That's not fair. No, it's not. Well, wherever it is. I hope the other boot at least has a sock to keep it company. Boot. Boot. Dang. Do I go again? Now what do I do? Go pick out your bit. Okay. I must
Luca
keep fishing.
tied a shoestring to the
Oh,
hook.
hello. Hi. It's good to
What
see
fish
you.
could resist a nice
Yes, shoestrings, of course, of course. Ah, the other. Wait, the same boot. What do I do? Ah! Can I just leave this now? I just out, leave. Oh, I can. Okay. Thought I had to keep fishing. Junk.
The boys had a good thing going. As long as they kept old Jeff happy, they had an endless source of precious materials to add to the treehouse.
Yes, of course, of course. Oh, don't mind me. How do I get here? Damn, too late. I need to snoop. Okay, what's this top secret plan to start our summer? So you know the abandoned warehouse by my place? The old Valentine building? Yeah, well, it isn't abandoned. What makes you think that? Well, get this. Last night it was glowing. Glowing? Are you sure? Kinda. That place has been empty since the foul harvest. Yeah. Who would even want to poke around that place? We would, Rolo. We would. Wait. It's just a busted old warehouse. I just meant we could do some research at the library. You want to actually go to the warehouse? What do you expect to find? Answers. My mom's out there somewhere. And it seems like everyone wants to pretend that she's gone for good. You don't have to come, Rolo, if you don't want to. Luca, remember that time I sort of accidentally burned down the chicken coop? And you jumped in and said it was your fault before my pa throttled me? This is a flaming chicken coop sort of deal. I've got your back. Thanks, Rolo. Now that I think about it, poking around a decrepit fertilizer warehouse is exactly how I want to spend the first day of my summer.
On certain nights, when the clouds were just right, the boys could tune into strange patterns of static. Rolo thinks it's aliens. He always thinks it's aliens.
Yeah.
Luca's winter coat decommissioned for the summer. With the cold holding out longer than usual, he reconsidered its usefulness.
My headset fell off. Ooh. Chill. Okay, well, that's not what I meant to do.
After Luca's father had passed, Rolo became obsessed with them building their own Hank atomic star scraper. It was some time before Luca realized it was Rolo's way of keeping him occupied.
Okay, down I go. Now what's over here? Nothing. At all. Hold on. And ha! Ha ha! Made it across. Oh. So where exactly do I go? This way? Oh, who are they? Who are you? Hey, Mr. Sinclair.
Mr. Sinclair continued snoring and lifted one eyelid just enough to see who it was, a tactic he often used to avoid undesirable conversation.
Oop, didn't mean to cut her off. Yoo-hoo, Mr. Sinclair. Ah, don't you see me? See, I'm sleeping, boy. How's the napping today? Crummy as always. You used to have a perfectly nice view from here. Till Perennial Harvest put that monstrosity of a building in the way. Why don't you just move your chair a bit? Why should I be the one that moves? If it's a showdown, they won. I ain't gonna be the one who blinks. It's a building. It can't... I'm not gonna question you. Hello. Come on, Andy, grab his wallet. I'm sorry, Iggy, I can't. Do it or we pound you. Oh no. Yep. Yeah, but my mom said, yeah, but. If I had a nickel for every yeah, but, I'd be the freaking king of nickels. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. Mr. Van Horn, do you have a moment? It's just Luca. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's my first week at Perennial
He
Harvest.
pulled a pen from the pocket of his sweater vest and began to frantically jot something down on a clipboard.
Wonderful. It won't happen again. If we're going to be on a first-name basis, then you can call me Pete. Oh, nice to meet you, Pete. Sorry, what are you writing? Oh, just documenting. Gosh, it's exciting to be part of something so darn special. You know, it's not just about new fountains and phone booths. We're gonna change the world. And it all starts here in Beacon Pines. Isn't that amazing? Uh-huh. Anyway, I'd better get... Oh, that reminds me. We'd love to hear your thoughts. My thoughts? You bet! If we're gonna change this town, we need to get every detail right. That sounds intense. Changing the world is intense. So, what do you say? Could you answer a few questions? Well, I guess if it's quick. Wonderful! Open to answering a few quick questions. One down. See, it's not that hard, is it? Oh, okay. We're going already. Question 2. What is something you love about Beacon Pines? Never really thought about it before. Perfect! It's the only place I've lived. See? That wasn't so painful.
Pete stopped scribbling and glanced up from the clipboard.
Was it? I guess not. Huzzah! Our first 3 questions answered in record time. Are you literally writing down everything? Thank you so much for your time. I need to process these answers. We can save the rest of your thoughts for later. Okay. Our harvest awaits! It's like talking to a robot. Wait, is there something in the trash here? Trash! Nope. You. I'm just catching my breath a bit. Go on, I'll catch up. Okay. Don't know why you zoomed so fast. Hey, Mrs. Nelson. Oh, that's my... I'm not gonna say that. Morning, Luca. Any big plans for the summer? Not really. Heard anything about the old fertilizer warehouse? Any strange happenings? Can't say I have. Either way, a dusty old warehouse is no place for a young boy. You'll be safe now.
Miss Hatch could often be found near the fountain, too absorbed in a book to be distracted.
The two wandered down the wooden path, unaware of the danger ahead. Oh. Oh, this is getting good. Wait, there's stairs! Curiosity! Piper. Oh, hey, Luca. What's up? You know it's summer break, right? Of course. And it's like the morning? Correct. And you're studying? Like they say, the early bird gets the proper education required for a successful and fulfilling career later in life. Uh-huh. Hey, Ariel. Hi, Luca. Could you please tell this lazy butt to help out in the cafe? Umi, Serial would like you to... Luca, let me give you a little gem of advice. If you never do what you don't love, then you'll never work a day in your life. Wait, what? Wow. You're really setting the kid up for success. Nope, can't go in there. Meow, my zoom. Luca. Just the fellow I was looking for. Hey, Roxy, what's up?
Oh, right. Rendezvous with Roxy. This is an important turning point. The first time where your charms will change the course of fate. And currently, we only have one suitable charm at our disposal. Have no fear, we can always return later using the Chronicle once we find more charms. Well, now I'm just rambling. Where were we?
Have you seen my blockhead brother today? He skipped out before breakfast. Well, not really, no. Can't say I have. Can't say or won't say. Roxy, would I lie to you? Luca, wait up! I almost forgot to tell you. Roxy might be lurking around here. This is one of her favorite places to stand and be useless. Rolo. So we need to make sure she doesn't spot us. Rolo. Why are you doing that turning thing with your body? What, you're not scared, are you? She's harmless. And a chump. And she's right around that corner, isn't she? Don't mind me, just over here lurking. Uselessly. Oh, hey, sis. Nice weather we're having, eh? I couldn't help but notice you snuck out this morning before breakfast. Wasn't hungry. Also couldn't help but notice your morning chores were left unchored. Roxy, I'm gonna level with you. I'm sick and tired of digging up carrots. We all gotta pick up the slack since the fowl harvest. Almost every carrot I dig up is rotten. And the rest look like they were hit with Hank Atomic's shrink ray. All the more reason to keep on digging. There's gotta be more to life than puny carrots. Look, Roxy, Luca, and I have places to be, so if you don't mind... Oh, I do mind. I'm not gonna catch hell again because of you. So either you march yourself home and harvest those carrots, or I haul you home myself.
Rolo froze as Roxy took a step toward him, cracking her knuckles. Luca knew he had one chance to save his friend from being dragged home.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little chill.
Come on, Roxy. It's the first day of summer, the sun's shining, and we just want to take it easy. Let's leave tomorrow's problems for tomorrow. That's great and all, but Rolo's problems have a way of becoming my problems. And Pa always says, tomorrow's work is best left for yesterday. March, you big oaf. Aw, rats. I expect a full report about the Valentine place. A full report! Okay then. Let's get alone. Oh. So, Fitz. What are you up to this lovely day? Nope. Cool. Just nope. Oh wait, you were there before, were you?
Holden Wilder ran the local paper of record. The Beacon.
Hey, Mr. Wilder. Morning, Luca. What's the day I have in store for you? I was wondering if you heard any news about... News? The Beacon knows the news that needs knowing. Any news about the old fertilizer warehouse? Nope. Oh. Rolo thought he saw some lights there last night. Rolo ought to be careful poking around that part of town. The winds of change are blowing, and change is a dangerous animal. Okay, what's over here? No? Okay, over here. Ooh. Interesting. Hey, Dawn. Sorry to wake you. No problem. It comes with the job.
Dawn had dreams of becoming a big-time reporter. At night, she searched for the story that could be her big break. By day, she hawked papers at the newsstand.
What's up? Rolo said he saw something strange going on at the warehouse. You know anything about that? You might say I've heard some things. I'm working on a story about it right now. So what's going on? Can't say quite yet. I still need to follow up on a few leads. Keep me in the loop, okay? Sure thing. Things seem to be quiet in town today. Yep, everyone is preparing for the festival. Should be back to normal tomorrow. Catch you then. Oh, and Luca? I'm really sorry I haven't been able to find out anything about your mom yet. I'm just grateful that you tried. I'm still keeping my ears up. Snoop, snoop, snoop. I wish I could run fast. Run! Run! Yeah, none of the buttons make me run. Sadness. Guess Mrs. Fratelli. Okay. I was really confused when I was looking at the lines. Is getting ready for the festival. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go do what I'm supposed to be doing. So that I'm not boring by asking everyone questions and... Yeah. But I want to know what it said. Sharper Valentine, founder of Beacon Pines. Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
A bit much, if you ask me.
Oh. Hey, Solomon. Apologies, no time for chit-chat. Okay.
Jeff's hardware closed down about a year ago. The effects of the foul harvest stretched wide. When there are no crops in the field, tractors don't need fixing.
Dang it. Hey. Look at my boy, held up a tick. Oh, hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I was just on my way to... I just sold the last jar of your grandma's preserves. Can't stock the shelves fast enough, turns out. Hey, that's great, but I'm actually... I guess Juniper will just have to swing by with more of her lovely jam. Uh-huh. Well, don't let this old man slow you down. You just remind her that she still owes me that dance.
A promise Gran regretted the second it was made.
Will do. She's a fine woman, that Juniper. Yeah, she's pretty cool, I guess. A real fine woman. Oh dear. Gotta go. Yep. Sweeter than any jam on earth. I'm getting out of here. Creepy.
The phone booth was brand new, part of Perennial Harvest's Beacon Pines Reborn initiative. It didn't see much use.
Who are you? Oh, hey, Luca. Hey, Joey. How's the big hunt going? Or bug hunt going? Not great. Bugs have been shy this week. Bugs get shy? Oh, sure. Bugs aren't that different from people. Sometimes they just want to be left alone. If you're going into Weepwood, just be careful where you step. No bug crunching. Got it? Snoop?
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
That's strange. I'm curious. I'm gonna go this way.
The path led into a small hollow at the edge of Weepwood.
Okay, no turning back now. Caution, electrified fence. Is that sign
The
new?
fence thrummed with a gentle electric buzz.
Okay, so what would Rolo do if he was here?
Luca often asked himself what Rolo would do, so that he could rule out that option.
I'm definitely not touching that thing. Yeah. But
As sparks flew from the fence, the light atop that section shut off. 2 bulbs remained.
okay. That's 2.
1 more to go.
Okay. Yeah, like those 2. Is it this over here? Okay, it was.
The fence's buzzing gave way to silence.
Okay, moment of truth.
Every kid in town knew the old Valentine Fertilizer building. Long abandoned, the warehouse once served as the industrial heart of Beacon Pines. Now, it stood only as a reminder of things left behind. The dormant building showed strange signs of life.
Okay, so Rolo wasn't exaggerating for once. What's going on
There
here?
was only one way to find out. The hose emitted a subtle sound. It was actively draining some kind of liquid.
This place looks stinky. Wow, that smells awful. Too bad Rolo's not here. He'd have no problem poking around in there. Locked.
Luca thought he heard faint sounds coming from the other side of the door. He pressed his ear against the cold metal to hear better.
A zipper? Footsteps?
The sound of footsteps grew louder.
Hello? Uh-oh. Shit. Poop.
The heavy steel door knocked Luca to the ground. Disoriented, he looked up to see an imposing figure silhouetted in a green glow. It lunged toward him. He tried to scramble away, but felt a gloved hand latch onto his ankle. Luca watched his fingernails leave trails in the dirt as the hand slowly dragged him back through the door, into the lab, into the green light. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all, a dangerous animal. The end? I probably should have warned you about this. There are many paths that our story can take. Most will end in tragedy. But don't let that discourage you. We will find the ending that this story deserves. I just know it. From here on out, a charm will have a check mark when it's been used to its full potential at a given turning point. Now, let's try something different. This is a story about change. It was far from the sort of change Luca imagined for himself. But change is, after all,
Okay, so
there are
there's
many
another
paths
option
that our story
there.
can take. Most will end in tragedy.
Is that
But
where?
don't let me will find from here on out
Yeah.
a charm. Now, let's.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Oh. You got raided by Wild Seu. Hello. How's it going? You see a raid? Thank you for raiding me. It's nice to see you.
In the past, he found the best way to deal with an enraged Roxy was to be a little shit.
Yes, yes. Just... What have you done? Ah! That little shit just kicked me. Run all you want, you little twerps. You gotta come home eventually. Oop. Sorry! Hey yo. Hi, how's it going? How was your stream? Look, my boy, hold up a tick. Sorry, Mr. Creed. Kinda in a hurry right now. Goodbye! Boy's got too much of his father in him. Real shame. Don't you talk bad about my daddy. Haroop. I win! Little help. I am the champion! We were racing. Did that road get longer? Like anything ever changes around here. It seemed longer. I'll be lurking a bit. I'll be back later. Alrighty. Well, thanks for dropping by. Hope you're doing good. Hope your stream was good. Seemed longer. You're just lightheaded from the run. You really need to pace yourself better next time. Not sure why I would take advice from second place. Has that sign always been there? Wait, what? Caution, electrified fence. No, that's definitely new. Creepy. How are we gonna get around an electric fence? Don't worry, I've got this. Why did you do that? Pa always says you can figure out what the plan was when you're done. Great, what now? Well, I did my part and established that touching the fence is bad. I'm sure you can handle it from here. I'll supervise. From a safe distance. Wow, you're a genius. Thank you. think that did it. Luca, you never fail to impress. But thank you.
As the glowing windows of the old warehouse came into view, Rollo began to bounce excitedly.
Check it out. Dang, Rollo, you weren't exaggerating for once. Was there ever need out? That definitely needs investigating. Or this definitely needs investigating. Good thing 2 ace detectives are on the case. This is bizarre. This is awesome. Rumble! Did you feel that? What the excitement in there? You bet your butt I did. Check out this puddle. That's not normal. And this hose. Aw man, the door's locked. Try harder. No dice, it won't budge. Oh well. The dumpster's new, right? I bet it's got stuff in it. Can't really see what's going in, or what's in here. Who did all this? My nose is itching. I think I smell some treasure. Are you sure that isn't the hazard waste? Or the hazardous waste? Just help me get in. Rollo. It would be my honor to throw you in the trash. Understandable. Come on, Lady Luck! So, what's in there? Let's see. There's a squishy bag of squish. Wow. A good inch of stagnant sludge. Your natural habitat. Wait, hold the phone. Hold 2 phones. Check these bad boys out. Are those walkie-talkies? Just like Hank Atomic communicators. Do these actually work? Ground command, Hank Atomic. Hank, do you read me? This is Hank Atomic, ground command. You're coming in 5 by 5. How are your vital readouts, Hank? It's getting a little stuffy in here. Requesting assistance for evac. Help is on the way. What was that? Someone's coming. Give me your hand. I'm trying. My hands are covered in squish. Scoot over. I'm coming in. Tell me you saw that? Dude, I don't know what I saw. He's coming back. Get down. Interesting shaped bag of squish.
The boy sat petrified under the weight of the bag.
God, tell me that's not what I think it is. Look, do you know what separates run-of-the-mill detectives from ace detectives? Ridiculous hat. When the chips are down, ace detectives dig deeper for
Rollo
clues.
felt around at the large sack which burdened them.
Aha!
He snapped off a tag from just within a small zipper opening in the bag.
Some sort of badge or something. What's it
Rollo
say?
held the badge up to a faint shaft of light within the dumpster.
Dr. Prescott, Deep Engineering. It's a name tag? Who would throw away a bag full of slimy old name tags? I think it's just one name tag in a bag full of something else. Okay. I think we should make a break for it. Stay calm, this is no time to panic. I'm not panicking! You're panicking! Rollo, calm down. You don't have to squeeze my hand so hard. Dude, I am not holding your hand. Quit messing around. What other slime-covered hand would be in here? Ah? Ah? Screech! I'm beginning to see the benefits of run for your lives plan. Right, we've clearly established that I'm faster than you, so I'll go first. Why not go together? Flaming chicken coop, Luca. I'll make sure the coast is clear. After I go, count to 100. If you hear me yell, run. If you don't hear me yell, run. Actually, either way, haul ass! Rollo, I'll give you credit. You sure found an eventful way to start our summer. That's what I do. Well, here goes nothing.
Lucas sat in the dark, tracking the sound of Rollo's footsteps as he ran. 1, 2, 3. He pressed his ear to the dumpster wall, straining to hear Rollo's footsteps as they faded away. 15, 16, 17. He tried not to think about the contents of the dumpster as he counted. 35, 36, 37. The thick stench made it hard to breathe. Screw it, that's long enough. Luca carefully lifted the lid and peered out. Nothing. No sign of Rollo. No sign of the man in the yellow suit. Time to haul ass. Luca clambered from the dumpster, stumbling to his knees. He was up like a shot and running, sprinting toward home as fast as he could. Beacon Pines flew by, blurred by the tears that welled up in his eyes. He wouldn't remember getting home at all that night. Throwing his front door open, storming up the stairs to his room, and surrendering to sleep almost as abruptly as he hit his pillow. Chapter 3. Finding a friend. The next morning, it was quieter than usual at the breakfast table. Only the sound of silverware and chewing interrupted the awkward silence.
I finished jarring a mess of jam last night. So that'll need to get delivered into town today. Okay. So what did you and Rollo get up to yesterday? Oh, nothing interesting. Hello. Blocks. Calm down. No, of course it was the right thing to do. Start gathering, folks. I'll be right there. Are you sure there isn't anything you want to tell me about yesterday? Anything I want to tell you? Not really. We sort of just ran around a bit.
Gran's brow furrowed. She let out a long sigh. Her voice was quiet and even.
I have to go take care of something. You are to stay in this house for the rest of the day. Under no circumstances are you to leave. What? If I'm not back by dinner, there's stew in the icebox. But nothing. You are to stay here, understand? Yeah. Say it. I'll stay here till you get back. Good. Oh, and Luca. You left the icebox open yesterday. We're not made of money, you know. Oh, yeah, I think I did. Well, that was strange. Oh, so that's why it was noisy. Okay. Makes sense. Hop, hop, hop. Anything new? Potato. Okay, done potato.
A faint electronic sound floated in the air.
Is that coming from upstairs? That's Morse code. Hello? Is anyone there? There it is. Hello? Rollo, is that you? Over? Wish I knew Morse code. And I know what the fuck that was saying. I can't really repeat it right now. What?
Luca glanced at the now silent walkie-talkie. He wasn't sure what to think.
Who's banging on the door? Nope. I just got distracted. Okay. What? Oh, hey Roxy. If this is about me accidentally kicking you yesterday, is Rollo here? No. Look at me, Luca. This is serious. Is Rollo here? No, I haven't seen him since yesterday. Rollo didn't come home last night. What?
A pit formed in Luca's stomach.
Where was the last place you saw him? We were playing around in Weepwood, and then it was late and we went home. Weepwood. If he's alive, I'm going to kill a little creep. Is there anything else? Anything that he said?
Luca's mouth felt dry.
No, we were just messing around. Okay. We need to go let people know to check the woods. You just stay out of trouble. Go see if he's hiding in the library or something.
Luca could feel his heart beating in his throat.
Rollo. Where are you? Okay. This way. Speed! Where'd this go?
The road leading to Beacon Pines was long and uninspiring. A sort of natural barrier for the impatient.
Yes, of course. AKA me. What the? This. What's up? Hey, Bert. Have you seen Rollo? Nope. Though I've mostly been talking to clipboards. They're setting up lots of stuff for the festival. This one said he had to process some answers. I told him that was fine. I'll wait right here until he gets back. Okay. Where's it? What? Ah. Oh, okay. It's just about to lean, I guess. Do I have to lean there for a while, maybe, to get something? Hold on. Nope, but at least I got to see things closer. Howdy, Luca. Hello again, Pete. I'm not Pete, you silly goose. It's Toby. You could have fooled me. Well, hey, it's no problemo. The important thing is we'd love to hear your thoughts. Yeah, I'm getting that impression. We're all part of something special, Luca. And it all starts right here in Beacon Pines. I got it.
Up from the clipboard excitedly.
That's right. So how about you start by telling me? Look, no offense, but I've got my own stuff to take care of. Ah, you joker. We're all part of this together. You'll let us know when you're free to answer a few questions. Yeah, okay, bye. We really need to get back to work. Just a couple more minutes. If Roxy said she'll be here, then she'll be here. I just don't see why I'm standing around, doing nothing, and waiting for Roxy, when I could be standing around, doing nothing, and getting paid for it. Come on, Lumi, Roxy needs our help. Ugh, my parents won't listen. No offense, but isn't Rollo always getting in trouble? Something feels different this time. What can we do to help? We need to check where the adults aren't. So I guess it's up to us to check Weepwood. Our shift doesn't end for another couple of hours. We could spend the time making posters. That would be great, I guess. Right, Fitz and I would check. We'll check Weepwood. We'll be back later to pick up the posters. I think my dad has a map of Weepwood. Let's swing by my house and grab it before we head out. Run! Okay, well I gotta go to the library. Was it up here? I guess I could ask questions. What's this about a missing child? I must stress that the situation is completely under control. It just all seems so terrible. And you're sure there's nothing we can do to help? Nonsense. Young Mr. Cotter will turn up safe and sound, I am certain. You just focus on settling in. I trust my sister has supplied you with suitable lodging? Oh, yes, Miss Valentine has been more than accommodating. We were just telling our daughter, Beck, that... Now, where did she run off to? Okay, I'm gonna go this way. It's a diner. That's not... Library. Wait. News. You. Hey, Don. Yawn. Is it true about Rollo? Yeah, he didn't come home last night. I wonder if it's connected. Connected to what? I was checking in on the reports about increased activity around town. What sort of activity? Windowless trucks, mechanical noises, strange lights. Your typical shady stuff. Who'd be doing all of that and why? Well, I have a few leads. The Valentine family is always suspicious. Perennial Harvest certainly has the resources. Do you have any idea where Rollo could be? The best place to start looking is where the trail went cold. Where did you see him last? We were in Weepwood, right by Valentine Fertilizer. I'll check out Weepwood when my shift ends. I do my best work at night. Makes sense. There it is. Library.
Kato volunteered at the library during the summers. He wasn't very social, so he'd dedicate each summer to becoming an expert in a single subject, making him a reliable source of very particular knowledge. If you were to ask Kato something he didn't know, he'd escape into the dusty old bookshelves and return with just the right thing.
Hey,
Kato
Kato.
was lost in his reading. Luca crooked his neck to see the title. Introduction to Melitology.
Oh, hey, Luca. You snuck up on me. Good book? Dunno, just started it.
He gestured to the shelves.
I'm really running out of books I haven't read yet. So now it's onto the wonderful world of bees. Turns out bees are pretty cool. For instance, did you know about 70% of bee species actually live in underground tunnels? Or that if there are 2 queens in a hive, they'll fight to the death for supremacy. Fight! He's ready to do kung fu. That's interesting, but you haven't seen Rolo around recently, have you? Not since yesterday. Keep an eye out for him, okay? Sure thing. If I see him, you'll be the first to know. My goodness. You. Hey, Jace. Oh, hey, Luca. Did Rolo come by? No. I was actually surprised. You usually hear early on days when a new issue drops. Rolo's the biggest Hank Atomic fan I know. Besides myself, that is. Well, if he does swing by, tell him to meet me you know where. I don't know where. No, he knows where. Oh, okay. Roger that, Space Cadet. Whee! I'm going to say... Oop.
There were rarely any actual new additions, simply a variety of existing content rotated into the front display each week.
Not fooling anyone.
Oh, the cobs I've eaten. A salad-centric travel guide for the mildly adventurous.
Oh no. Yuck. I agree.
Sally Seashore's simple succulent sundries. Luca brushed off a smudge of dust. Or maybe it was flour. 30 recipes so easy you'll doubt it's even edible.
Oh no.
A peek behind the curtain. The methods and ruminations of Patrick C. Montesquieu. One of the greatest acting minds of our time by Patrick C.
Oof. Okay. See if I can get all the
Mycological
clues. See if there's any
phosphorescence.
charms. Ugh. Or like my complete loss of interest.
The bottom corner shelf was a dusty array of thick science books. Only one binding was clean enough to read: Cellular Biology and the Chemistry of Mitosis.
Boring.
The entire top level of the library was devoted to comics, most of which were Hank Atomic and the myriad of lesser, revered spin-offs.
Really? I thought there were like 2 bloops here. Well, is there anything here to worry about? No? Okay. And on my way back out. What sort of monster puts candy behind a locked door? Oh yeah, Mr. Nuncreed works weird hours sometimes. Of course he does. How about you? When do I work? No, what's your name? Luca Van Horn? You new here? Yep, not by choice.
Beck's family moved often, giving her little time to establish any real connections. She would tell you she prefers it that way.
I'm looking for my friend Rolo. He didn't come home last night. So he's missing? I guess so. Like, missing? Does that sort of thing happen a lot around here?
Luca shifted his feet uncomfortably.
Well, that sucks. Yeah. So I should probably get going. Hey, wait up. What?
Beck pulled a coin from her pocket.
I'm coming with you. What? So says the unlucky penny. Unlucky? Yep. Well, technically it landed on heads. Leave this kid to find his friend alone. But I always do the opposite. Oh, that's kind of like me with Rolo. I guess Rolo is my unlucky penny. That settles it. A person should never be without their unlucky penny. Let's go find him. The name's Beck. Pleasure to meet you, Beck. I suppose I could use some help. Try to keep up. Nyong. Joey, have you seen Rollo around? Nope, sorry, Luca. I've had my eyes in the dirt looking for beetles. I can't seem to find any. He never came home last night. Do you think it's because it's been colder than normal? I don't see why that would have anything to do with Rollo. No, the beetles! Do you think the temperature confused their circadian rhythm or something? Who's to say? I'm no beetologist. Just keep an eye out for him, would you? Of course. Mm-hmm. Okay. Still off. Cute. Oh.
Luca felt a chill as he approached Beck. Her eyes were locked on the strange green liquid. The nearby grass was coated in a fine layer of frost.
Is this sort of thing normal around here? Because puddles of glowing ooze are definitely not what I expected from this place. I have no idea what that stuff is. Well, the next obvious step is science. And what does science suggest? Poke it with a stick!
Luca watched as Beck dipped a broken tree branch into the goo. Beck's eyes widened as flowers grew from the dead wood. First small buds, which quickly bloomed into vibrant petals.
What the? Cool.
As quickly as they had grown, the flowers began to shrivel and turn gray.
Oh.
Beck dropped the stick with a grunt of disgust.
Okay. So the science tells us this skunk is weird as hell. Yeah, it seems dangerous. Hey Tish, look what the cat dragged in. Yep. I don't have time for this right now, Iggy. Aw, don't say things like that. It hurts Tish's feelings. Ain't that right, Tish? Yep. She looks fine to me. Why, hello. I don't think we have been properly introduced. Iggy's the name. This is my compatriot, Tish. Yep. You've probably heard of us. Can't say I have. I'll forgive you just this once on account of you being new around here. Why would you hang out with this dud? Oh, he seems pretty alright. Iggy, why do you have to be so... you? Has he even told you that his parents skipped out on him? Shut up. It's true. They got tired of having such a pathetic kid and left him. Iggy, I'm only gonna say this one time. Don't talk about my family. Well, look who's grown a backbone now that a girl's around. First his pops croaked, then his mom finally couldn't take it anymore and bounced. Uh-oh.
Iggy took a step towards Luca, his sneer lit by the glowing puddle. Beck could see tears welling in Luca's eyes, his fists clenched. Some things about Beacon Pines were very different from the city. But a bully from a hayseed town is really no different from a city bully. Beck took a deep breath and thought.
Well, time to bust out the tickles. Strange. I'll do the less toxic option first. But then again, nope. I'll be good.
Well, time to bust out the tickles.
Oh, either way, I think he's gonna fall in the mess. Hey Tish, wanna see something cool? Yep. Check it.
Beck lunged forward and began to tickle under Tish's arms.
What the? Tish, is she tickling you? Yep. Hey up! Hey up!
Tears began to form in Tish's eyes as she gasped for breath between gales of laughter. Beck redoubled her efforts until Tish finally had had enough.
What just happened? She seems nice. Sorry for the interruption. I think you were just threatening us.
Iggy's eyes darted around, a realization dawning on his face that he was now outnumbered.
I just remembered. I have somewhere to be. Mm-hmm. See you around, new kid.
Iggy kicked at the puddle before making his escape.
Oh. Whoa. What a little creep. Beck, I think you got a little ooze in your hair.
Beck shook the ooze out of her hair as best as she could.
Is it bad? It depends. What are your feelings about having a more mature, refined look? Oh god.
Chapter 4. The Best Policy.
Point 10.
Luca paused for a moment, catching his breath. He'd only just met Beck, and somehow he already managed to drag her into this mess. Hopefully he could make it up to her. But finding Rollo was his primary concern.
Okay, I won't step in the mess, even though it's... Oh, can I hop over it? No. So I think you can't step in it, correct? Yeah, casino's better. Property of Valentine Fertilizer Company. Looks old. I can see how it'd be a jackpot if they got it working and it didn't kill everything. Luca, what the hell are you doing out here? And why did a kid with gray hair just run past us in a
Roxy and
panic?
Fitz looked drained. It was clear they'd spent all day searching.
That's Beck. I don't care who she is. What happened? We were just helping look for Rollo. Luca, I need you to start telling me the truth.
Roxy's temper could often be dismissed as the impatience of an older sibling, but this was the most intense Luca had ever seen her. Her eyes were wild and unfocused, looking straight through Luca.
We're running out of
In a
time.
torrent of rambled words and tears, Luca broke down.
Rollo and I weren't just playing in Weepwood yesterday. We were investigating lights at the old Valentine warehouse. But someone was there in a strange suit, and we hid in the dumpster and had a heavy bag dropped on us. And I think it was a body. And so we ran, but we got split up. And I ran home, and it's all my fault. And now my best friend may never come back. Wow. Just wow.
Roxy, still exhausted and angry, softened briefly as her eyes hunted the ground in thought. With a determined sigh, she looked up at Luca.
It's not your fault, Luca. Rollo's gonna be okay, I promise.
Roxy drew herself up.
I'm gonna fix this. Luca, go home. But I want to help. This is too dangerous for a kid. I can't just sit around. I have to do something.
Roxy tried to think of the safest place to send Luca.
You go back to that little tree house you two like to play in. Wait there in case Rollo shows up. Sound like a plan?
Luca wiped his cheeks and gave a quick nod.
You did the right thing telling me the truth. Now, scoot. You really believe this story? What other options do we have? Things have been strange around here leading up to the festival. My dad has been acting weird lately. Well, weirder than normal.
Looking into the puddle, Roxy rubbed her arms to warm up.
Why is it so cold here? This place gives me the willies. Plant. Wait, there's a stick. Can't pick up the stick. Okay. I'm gonna check over here.
After the foul harvest destroyed their wealth and reputation, the Valentines shuttered off their estate from the rest of town.
Okay. Oh, there is more. Excuse my burps. Hopefully they're not coming in the microphone. I drink a little bit of soda.
The Valentine mansion loomed over every other building in town, both figuratively and literally. Mr. Nuncree jumped with a start.
Whoa, don't sneak up on an old fella like that. Sorry. Who are you talking to? What?
Luca motioned to the phone booth.
Oh, no. I was just checking because I thought I heard it ring. The dang thing never does, of course. Yeah, I've never seen anyone use it, really. The whole thing's a waste of money, if you ask me. Any word from Rollo yet? Not yet. Long time for a boy to lose his way. Rollo knows those woods too well to get lost. I suppose you're right. What's with the background music? Silly boy's antics have this whole town worried sick. Antics? We all know Rollo likes to play his little pranks. It's getting louder! That's ominous. You think this is a prank? What other possible explanation could there be? He's not playing a prank, and he didn't get lost. Someone took him, I know it. How would you know that? Unless... Luca, is there something else that you know?
Mr. Nuncreed gently placed one of his substantial hands on Luca's shoulder.
Dang it, boy, if there's something you know, something that could help your friend, you need to tell folks.
Luca peered up at Mr. Nuncreed. Kind eyes warmed a stern face. There was a deeper emotion hiding beneath it all. It was subtle, but Luca could sense something eating away at him. There was a shame lurking behind those eyes. A deep sadness. If Mr. Nuncreed was that worried about Rollo, maybe he could help.
Yesterday, Rollo and I were messing around at the old Valentine warehouse.
Mr. Nuncreed raised an eyebrow.
Both of you? You were with Rollo when he went missing. Not exactly. I was hiding in the dumpster. A dumpster? What were you doing in there? At first, we were just looking around. Then something in a strange yellow suit came and dumped something on us. We both got scared and ran. That was the last I saw of him. You got scared by some garbage? Well, that's why you don't go skulking in someone's dumpster. But it wasn't garbage. I think it was a body. I'm sure it was just some trash. No, there was a name tag. It said Deep Engineering.
Mr. Nuncreed's shoulders slumped.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
A deep sigh bellowed from his...
Why did you have to? I tried, Luca. God knows I tried to keep you safe.
Luca attempted to take a step back, but Nuncreed's hand clamped down on his shoulder.
But you Van Horns just can't help yourselves, can you? We were all so close to being done with this.
With a firm shove, Nuncreed manhandled Luca into the phone booth.
What are you doing? It's out of my hands now.
The door latched shut with a mechanical hiss.
Shit.
As Luca pounded the glass, the floor dropped from under his feet. The inside of the phone booth was now a loose capsule plummeting at gravity's whim. Luca winced and pressed his hands to the walls. As he braced for impact, the capsule hurried to a surprisingly smooth stop. He felt a cold rush of air and opened his eyes with hesitance.
Evil! Yes, it is evil. He was evil.
Two large figures in hazmat suits occluded his view. Luca heard the deep, resigned voice of Mr. Nuncreed over an intercom. He knows too much. The end. Wait. No. This isn't the end. I know there's still much more. Somehow this went wrong. Okay, let's try something else.
Okay, there's only that. Strange hasn't been done. Okay.
Well, time to bust out the strange.
Alright, Luca, looks like you need a little mud bath. What's wrong with you, new kid? We're about to pound your... If that phrasing is bad, that was questionable phrasing. Game people.
Beck stared in silence.
Game developers. Please.
The only sign of life being the twitch of an eye.
It's weird when people don't talk. Yep. Stop being a weirdo. Hello, are you some kind of wackadoo? Makes sense. Wackadoos travel in packs, eh, Dad?
At the sight of Iggy taunting Beck, something in Luca snapped. Iggy's smirk shifted to a look of shock as Luca launched himself into his stomach.
Ah! Oh
Iggy's
no.
clothes were drenched in the glowing ooze.
You jerk, my clothes are ruined. I'm gonna...
Iggy's voice began to slur as he struggled to get up.
I don't feel so good. Health? I'm sorry, I just... Oh, shit. Yup. That was intense. Iggy's gonna be okay, right? Nothing about this seems okay.
The person at the warehouse. This strange ooze and what it did. Was Rollo caught up in all of this?
We have to find Rollo. You took the words out of my mouth. Ah! Whoa there, little buddies. You startled me. What in the dickens are you up to in this part of town? We were just helping look for Rollo. Oh, you haven't heard the good news? Rollo showed up safe and sound a bit ago. Really? So where was he? It's funny, really. He just got a little turn around in the woods. They can be disorienting, you know. I'm starting to get that impression. Rollo's at his house now, getting some well-deserved rest. Wow, that's a relief. You two should scurry along before you get lost yourselves. Yeah, come on, Beck. Can't wait to introduce you to Rollo. Oh, that reminds me. Luca, your grandmother was looking for you. She was? She was worried sick. You should have marched straight home. I guess. Beck, your folks might be getting worried too. I'll walk you home. I need to talk with Nellie about work anyway.
Beck glanced toward Luca.
I guess all's well that ends well. I'll introduce you to Rollo tomorrow. Sure? Glad he's okay.
Rollo was safe. A wave of relief washed over Luca, which was quickly replaced by a sense of dread. Gran is going to kill me. If he hurried, he might just make it home before sundown. Chapter 4. Our harvest awaits.
That was ominous sounding.
Luca took a deep breath and gingerly opened the door, steeling himself for Gran's wrath.
Gran, I'm home. Everything's fine. Gran? Garden again, maybe? Gran? I know I wasn't supposed to go anywhere. I was just helping look for Rollo. Probably upstairs if she's here. Gran, Roxy came over. She was worried about him, so I figured you wouldn't mind if I helped look for him. Turns out Rollo is safe and sound.
Luca was alone. The house was empty.
So Gran's not back yet. I guess that's a good thing. Nothing to do now but sleep, I guess. Flop.
Luca was sitting by the pond, listening to small waves lap against a rock. His father sat in a folding chair in front of him. Without turning, he spoke. "Why don't you grab me some nice bait?" "Sure thing, Dad." Luca hopped over to the tackle box and popped open the lid. Inside was a rolling, buzzing mass. "We're fishing with bees?" Luca's father gave a warm chuckle. "Well, you catch more fish with bees than honey. Pick us out a good one." Luca closed his eyes and plucked out a bee. He could feel its wings struggle between his finger and thumb. Holding it at arm's length, he hurried over. His father deftly baited the hook and examined his work. "Interesting choice." With a practiced flick of the wrist, the line buzzed in a graceful arc. The water accepted it without a splash or ripple. The wrong choice. But I respect it. The pond began to freeze over. Sometimes we gotta make the wrong choice before we can make it right. Pallid ice propagated across the still surface with an alarming speed. Luca scrambled back as the ground beneath him turned cold. "Dad, I don't understand." "Sorry, kiddo. Understanding isn't always part of the deal." The relentless ice shot through the fishing line toward his father. "Dad, look out!" His father casually wound the reel. "None of it's your fault, you know. Never was." "Dad, we have to go." Luca grabbed his father's shoulders, trying to pull him away. "Please, you have to run." The ice crackled as it spread across his father's hands. "That's the thing about fishing, Luca." His chest began to crystallize. "You toss your hook in, and you never know what you're gonna pull out." A shock of searing cold ran up Luca's arms. He gave one last desperate tug. The chair tipped backwards in a single frozen mass. Luca tried to stop the momentum, but it was too late. He watched the icy form of his father slam into the hard ground, shattering into 1,000 pieces that crowded around his feet. "Dad, I don't understand. What does all this mean?" The gentle rustle of leaves was the only reply. Luca's eyes struggled to focus on the walkie-talkie.
Okay. Mm.
Faintly, he could hear Rollo amongst the noise.
Luca. Rollo, is that you? Luca! There? Rollo, it's the middle of the night. Luca, thank God. Listen, I don't know how long this thing will work down here. Down here?
Rollo's voice was coming through more clearly now, but some words were still just static.
Listen to me. Someone grabbed me yesterday. What? The man in the hazmat suit? It was... took me to some sort of... I think I'm underground? Underground? Are you okay? Kinda? They seem more interested in Blank for now, at least. Mr. Kerr said you made it back home safe. Kerr? No. Blank. Trust. Blank. He's Blank. Hold on, someone's
The
coming.
signal went silent.
Rollo? Rollo, where are you?
Luca held still, waiting for a response, his pounding heartbeat marking the passage of time.
Okay, I think they're gone. Blank getting worse. I can barely hear you.
Rollo's voice began to fade.
Blank losing signal. Not much time. Blank mission control. Blank! You need to blank the treehouse. Blank the treehouse.
With that, the signal died for good.
Go to the treehouse? Burn the treehouse? I don't know. What was he trying to say about the treehouse? What's the treehouse? The antenna! He wants me to use the antenna in the treehouse to get a better signal. That makes sense. Rollo, you're a genius.
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and sprinted to the treehouse.
Which is funny considering you always use his suggestions as the opposite. Ah, treehouse.
Luca heard a group of footsteps approaching. He dashed behind the bushes to avoid being spotted.
So we all understand our roles? You can count on me. I still think we need more time. This wasn't the original plan.
Mr. Tolliver paused, shifting his eyes to one side.
We're all in danger now. I, for one, refuse to sit idly by while the danger persists. Hiram, you just keep your wits about you.
Mr. Tolliver took one long, quiet breath.
You're right, you can count on me. I just wish we could have made that deal with Eris Valentine. Her resources would have still come in handy. Excuse me. As I said, I have no time to contact her after you called this morning. Plans change. How is Luca holding up? He's fine. We shouldn't lose sight of the fact that this is all... I know very well what all this is for. We have no choice. Operation Sparkplug has a new objective. Are we in agreement?
The three shared a determined look.
Good. We'll reconvene after the festival. Gran, why are you meeting with Mr. Fratelli and or Mrs. Fratelli and Mr. Tolliver late at night? Hey, Luca! Ah! Don, you scared me. How long have you been there? Oh, just a few minutes. Earlier today, I saw Mr. Tolliver and your Gran enter the diner together. When my shift at the newsstand was over, they still hadn't left. So I used the greatest tool of any investigative reporter. Time. When they left, I tailed them here. What do you think they're up to? Whatever it is, they seem organized and determined. They mentioned the festival. Yeah, I heard that too. Hey, has your Gran been doing anything different recently? Anything strange? She got a phone call this morning and rushed out the door. Call from Hiram Tolliver. It seems she was either furious or terrified. Or both. Luca, be careful out there. I think we might be in the middle of the scoop of a lifetime. I will. Aren't you coming out? Nah, I'm gonna stay out here for a bit longer. See ya, Luca. She's cute. I like her. Hold on a second. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna figure out what they're saying. Come with the setup. I did it! I changed the sign. Splendid. Did anyone see you? I don't believe so. You're right. It was simple enough to just rearrange the letters. Odd choice for a prank, though. In situations such as these, odd is
The
good.
two boys shared a mischievous grin.
Can't wait for everyone to see the big reveal. It should be quite memorable. Let's make ourselves scarce for now. Yeah, I'm right here. Festival? I don't see anything changed about the... Oh, it's probably under the thing. Cat? Why? I have a cat coming to my arms. She wants me to stop. I'm gonna try and pet her and move. Okay. Hello, kitty cat. What are you doing? She's so silly. Oh, cat, why are you... Don't sit on my mouse, please. Okay, I'm gonna try and do this while petting a cat. Rolo. Rolo, are you there? Ah, you're not coming with my fucking drink! Ah! Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Rolo, are you there? I hope she doesn't click my mouse. I'm at the treehouse now, Rolo. You keep moving down, just stay there. Mr. Kerr said you were all right. What happened out there? Hang it, Rolo, where are you? But... Is he in there? Oh, maybe it's back. Or...
Luca could only
who's there?
see a cloaked shape behind the rocket.
Is it Iggy? I've got weapons in here, so you'd better come out right
He
now.
strained to hear as a muffled voice began.
I think it is Iggy. Maybe. Weapons. How could you hurt something that's already dead?
Fear gripped Luca's throat.
Who are you? What, you don't recognize me? I guess I don't even recognize myself
Luca
anymore.
stared at the ground for a moment, trying to place the dampened voice. The figure shifted slowly from behind the rocket, revealing itself to Luca.
Oh. Oh, it was okay. I'm a monster. And now they hunted me like the beast I am. Iggy.
Luca reached over empathetically. Iggy's tone jolted to dejected anger.
Don't touch me. This is all your fault.
Luca slumped to the ground, overwhelmed by guilt.
I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to. I lost control. So you couldn't control yourself for a second. And I get to be like this forever. There must be a way to fix this. Oh, you're gonna be my savior? Perfect little Luca saves the day. With his positive attitude and the power of friendship. None of this matters. There's no time. They're after me. They chased me all through Weep Wood. I only came in here to hide. Hide from who? Who's after you? Cat! 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 Oh, shit. She's on my mouse now. Okay. Luca! Luca! Rolo? It's not safe, Luca! Rolo, where are you? The treehouse! I'm at the treehouse, Rolo! Where are you? No, Luca, the treehouse isn't safe. They said they were going to the treehouse. I was trying to tell you to stay away from the treehouse. Who said they're going to the treehouse? The clipboards! What did I tell you? Those perennial harvest wackadoos are after me. They've been chasing me, yelling questions at me. What sort of questions? They were saying the same stuff they always do. But it's different now. Less asking, more threatening. We're gonna figure this out. Yeah, well, thanks. Hello? Is anyone present in this arboreal domicile? Crap, they found me. Luke, what's happening? Don't panic, you stay here and I'll see what they want. Cat, why do you have a bump on your leg? He is just cuddled up on my desk right now. What the? Oh my god. Hello, Mr. Van Horn. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you have time for an informal chat? We will be brief. Your time is valuable to us. I was right. They do sound like robots, because they're... Ah, cat, why? This is why you shouldn't be stretching out on my desk. Knocking my water bottle off. Little shit. Yes, but they're clones. Be down in just a second. Of course, of course, of course, of course. We have a problem. Luca, you gotta get out of there. Who's out there? Is it them? Yeah, it's the clipboards. A bunch of them. How many? Maybe all of them? And yeah, you were right. They're saying the same stuff, but with the creepy knob cranked to 10. Might young Iggy be present? We would love to hear his thoughts. Run!
Iggy slumped to his knees.
I don't know what to do. I'm just so tired. Luca, what do we do?
Luca grabbed the walkie-talkie and headed for the window.
Follow my lead.
Luca and Iggy climbed up the back of the treehouse to its roof, where Rollo had constructed his MCDC, the Mission Control Defense Cannon. From behind the crowd of clipboards, William Kerr strode forward, a warm smile on his face.
Iggy, there you are. You gave us a heck of a scare. Go away, just leave me alone. Oh, I'm sorry, Iggy, but no can do. Don't worry, though. We're here to help. Help? Then why are you chasing me? Luca, can you talk some sense into your pal here? Just look at him. He's not well. What's wrong with him? What did that gunk do to him? Well, that's a pretty honkin' big question, Luca. All you need to know is that he's sick. He's real sick, Luca. I just need you to let us up there and take care of him. You told me Rollo was okay, that he was back at his place resting. He is. Poor fella just got a bit lost. That's a lie. That is a hurtful thing to say, Luca. I thought we were buddies. Why? Because he lets you ramble on like a wackadoo? Nobody likes you, you creep.
Kerr's smile faltered.
Why don't you pop on down here so we can have a face-to-face? Yelling like this is gonna give us all a heck of a sore throat. And who wants that?
Luca's grip tightened on the MCDC.
What did you do to Rollo, you liar? Well, shucks, Luca. The only teeny tiny fib I told you was that he was at home. He is resting, and he is perfectly safe. For now, at least. What happens to him next is up to you, Luca. Look around. You're in quite the pickle, and I am the only person in the whole wide world who can help you. You get to decide how this ends. Ah, yes, another choice.
Luca's mind raced. He was caught in a trap. What do you do when there's no hope? Iggy wiped his cheeks with a sleeve. What are you gonna do, Luca?
No, that is the only
Luca
option.
drew himself up.
Fire the
decided
cannon!
to take the only option they had
Yes.
left.
Come on, fight!
He swung the mission
Go
control
beat their
defense
asses.
cannon around, aiming it confidently at the smirking face of William Kerr.
Yeah, fuck you, Kerr. Hey, Mr.
Luca
Kerr.
summoned his most insolent demeanor.
Rollo sends his regards. That didn't work. Hey, that was uncalled for. More than a little rude. And just plain unsanitary. Luca, I really did think we were good pals. What a shame that it's come to this.
Kerr turned his back on the two boys.
And this.
With a nonchalant wave of the hand, he made his exit. As the clipboards began to slowly advance on the treehouse, Luca looked to Iggy with resignation in his eyes. The end. That escalated quickly. Maybe discretion was the better part of valor here. Let's put a pin in this for now.
Till we get more options. Okay, is there... Okay, I think it's auto-saving. I'm gonna take... I'm gonna have to stop here, actually. I'll take a little break, and I'll do this more tomorrow, probably. Because my husband needs to get ready for work, and I've been doing this almost 2 hours. So, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Sorry to leave you on the cliffhanger that seems to be every chapter. See you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good day and or night, and yeah, bye!